We continue to march on with our countdown of the toughest football players ever from the Twin Tiers. Tonight it's number 3, a player who still makes an impact to this day, not only the way he played the game, but the way he carried himself as a man. Joel Stevens once said, "I'm happy God gave me cancer to serve as a source of strength and inspiration." Our number 3 toughest football player played the game the right way, with honor, grace, and integrity. Stevens amassed over 4,700 yards rushing and 55 touchdowns in 4 years for the Notre Dame Crusader. Joel's work earned him the New York State Gatorade Player of the Year in 1994 to go along with the New York State High School Player of the Year honor. One of the biggest recruits in the country upon graduating, Stevens chose to follow his dream of playing baseball at Clemson University. But soon, he opted to play with the Baltimore Orioles, who drafted Stevens in 1995. After a stint in the minors, Stevens set his sights on returning to football and was offered a full-ride scholarship to Syracuse University. But having the chance to play in the Carrier Dome never happened. Sadly, Stevens died in 1998 after a battle with colon cancer. But today his legacy is alive and well. A statue on side of the school symbolizes his life and all that it represents. Close friend and coach Mike DeLuisio said, "Joel was an example of what can happen to people who are genuinely good and work hard." WENY TV Sports salutes Joel Stevens, one of the toughest players ever from the Twin Tiers. All right, number 2 tomorrow night. And you know what? It is time once again for one of my favorite events of the year, the Horseheads Turkey Bowl. And yeah, 2013 brought the pain. It was the 12th annual Turkey Bowl today. Now this year in the snow, but no problem. The players still got out there and blew each other up. All the guys were back at the house, including our beloved turkey gobbler. Love that guy. This it gets me every time. This event, it's all about getting everybody back together.
Oh, this is about American as it gets. I mean, maybe if we had somebody here tailgating, next year I'd like to try to get fans here. But, I mean, friends getting together around the holidays playing football, so that is America.
It's pretty much chaos, you know, it's just a bunch of friends coming together to play football once a year. No conditioning, so it gets kind of tough and chaotic most of the time. You know, it's a good bunch of fun just to bring everybody together.
All right. Well, major props to Pete Ferguson. He's the Turkey Bowl MVP, and he says, "Fear the beard." That's fear the beard. You know, not the gobbler beard, but his actual beard.
His actual beard. And I saw they even had a dog there and a little bit of an audience.
Yeah, a little bit of everything over there. And Renata, I got to ask you, can you do a turkey gobble?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I'll do one for you then.
All right. Thank you very much, Andy. Joe will be back with a last look at your weather after.